Well, hey, party people. It was in 1973, this day, December 1st, Black Sabbath was released. Happy Monday. Sharon! Well, hello, I'm Can. Welcome to the auction, everybody. Yeehaw. Well, I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know, and you know I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. That time keeps dragging on, but that train it keeps on rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. And when I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free. But those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move them on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle just all my blues away. That's right. For sure, ma'ams and sirs. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the Can auction. There will be some collectibles tonight and maybe some Christmas gifts or Hanukkah gifts or Kwanzaa gifts or birthday gifts or just gifts that need to be given for some sort of reason that you never knew you needed. Let me just wet my whistle here and I'll welcome everybody. I'll start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. And that would be John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. I got to check out your video. You can feel free to post it, Johnny or John Jacobs. I didn't have a chance to watch it yet, but he found a roll of complete Wheaties, which is always fun to do in the wild. Rhonda, hope you wake up soon and make it this week. We've been missing you, but we love you. Kevin Hawthorne, apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur. Florida. Good to see you, Kevin. Happy Monday. Tony Zampano, I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. She's the godmother. Hi, Tony Z. Much love. Johnny. He's not snowed in. Have plow, will travel. That name is Mr. 1-800 Mr. Plow. That name again is Mr. Plow. Little Simpsons reference. Dewey Day. What's up, my friend? How's your Chihuahua doing? You'll enjoy the giveaway stickers this week, Dewey Day. Not that, the can stickers aren't, okay, but we have one of the guests of the community, and Dewey Day, you'll know why I shouted you out right there when you see it in a few minutes or in a minute or two. Yo, Reese, JR13 is back. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, my man. Amy Harrell, good to see you. Thank you for your continued support and honesty and integrity. I really appreciate you, Amy. Big E in the place to be. All the girls are on me because I'm down. Big E. Hi, Big E. Richard Metcalf, how do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle? How do you afford your rock and roll dream? By being a deadhead and creating and collecting, coins. So Deadhead, Semper Fi, buddy. Good to see you, Deadhead's coin. And let's keep it rolling, rolling, rolling. Mike Schleiz. Ooh, what a lucky man he is. Good to see you, Mike Schleiz. Hope you and the family had a great Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had a great family. Dove season. Sing it, Johnny. my throat's kind of feeling all right tonight, quite honestly. I was in the desert all weekend. Mary, Mary, why you bugging? Okay. Hi, Mary. You'll appreciate the stickers, too, for the giveaways. Mad Cow. What is up, Mr. Jones? Oh, there's something happening and you don't know what it is, do you, Mr. Jones? Mad Cow, what's up? PBS is strong, homie. Boatman, I think you're slick. What's happening, Boatman? William Tell, what is up? I got to think of a William Tell Archer. I got to think of a song. What's up, William Tell? Great to see you, bud. All right, keep it moving. Oh, my name's LeFew. How do you do? Now you're gonna die. Michael LeFew. Michael LeFew. William Tell is officially retired now. Virtual cigars. I hope you mean it and you're really able to retire. That'd be great news, William Tell. Virtual guitars. Cigars. Words are hard. 12 inches of snow here in Iowa. Ouch. We do not have any snow here in California. I will try to blow some warm vibes and weather back your way. Well, welcome officially to the Can auction. There will be collectibles. There will be some coins. The coins will all be going for melt except for the 1929 S Walking Liberty. Everything else will be going for melt, and they are $50. We need some cowbell. How about some Screaming Goat? Thank you, Amy Harrell. $10 super chat. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. I got to have more cowbell. If you haven't seen it, watch or listen to either way. Christopher Walken reading Walking in a Winter Wonderland. Walking in a Winter Wonderland. He reads Walking in a Winter Wonderland, and it's worth seeing. All right, hold on. We got some new people coming in. Chad Brookman, good to see you, my man. Thanks for coming. Choking ghost, yada, yada, yada. Choking ghost. The ghost chokes the most. What is up, Choking Ghost? And right about meow, we got one of our meow friends in the chat. SkyQuest2K8. What's up, buddy? All right. I think I've caught up now. Let me just first of all say you have to be 18 or older to participate in the giveaways or the bidding process. The giveaways are complimentary of Can Collectibles. They are not affiliated or given away from YouTube or Google. 18 or older and live in the US, I will send to our Canadian friends, but I'll do it once a month, and also for giveaways. For the bidding process, and you have to live in the US and be 18 or older as well. I will send to Canada for if you're a bidder, but I'll send it as long as you pay the difference in shipping. Shipping is $5 flat rate, no matter how heavy it is. There will be one item tonight unless otherwise specified. There is one item tonight, which is item 17. It's the big foot rack. And actually, there's two items tonight, the foot rack and the beer bottle and the beer tap. Those two lots will be extra shipping, probably only like $10 or $12, which is still less than it'll be. If you are a member of the no Screaming Goat, but I'll take some goat milk. Goat milk ice cream is delicious, Boatman, but I'm not here to talk about ice cream. I'm here to talk about the auction. You Feel free to bid if you're a new bidder. Just send me an email at cancancollectibles@gmail.com, and you will be, just send me basically an email saying what your PayPal is, or you can pay with PayPal, Zelle, or Cash App. All the details are listed down below in the description, but I just kind of go over everything in the beginning of the auction, and then we'll get right into the early bird giveaway. There's no sniping in the auction. It'll be like a regular auction that you go to in everyday life. Once I say last chance to dance, JJ will count it down. If you get in between the countdown and sold, then we'll just keep it going, but we'll rerun the countdown. So if there's people battling back and forth, that's kind of the gist of it. I ship out on Fridays, but if you need me to ship out earlier, just let me know, and I will definitely make a point to ship your items out earlier. If you want to hold a wallet, you only have to pay for shipping once, and then you'll basically, I'll hold your items until you only have to pay for shipping once. I'll hold, if you only buy like one item, or if you're going to be out of town or something, I'll hold on to your things and just keep piling things into it that you win. And then whenever you ask me to send it out, I will send it out. Or I'll let you know when I send it out, like if I'm going on vacation or if I'm going to be out for a while. Grandpa Tim, hi, brother. Good to see you. Peace, party people. Back at you. I don't think I missed anything. The mods are here to help. There will be a description on the screen right here below me of each lot, and the description of the lot and what number we're on, and also what the opening bid is, what the starting bid is. SB is starting bid. If I missed anything, ask me. Ask one of the mods. They're here to help. I want to thank ahead of time John Jacobs. I want to thank Mary B. And I also want to thank Rhonda. If Rhonda gets here in time for the auction, we miss you. And also Diamond Lou, I got to shout him out. Diamond Lou, he's doing snow plowing tomorrow at 2 a.m. So he texted me and said, oh, I hate to say it, but I got to miss it tonight. So Diamond Lou, we miss you, buddy. All right, time for the early bird giveaway. Let's see what a couple of them. Oh, here we go, early bird. This is why Mr. Doughboy and Susie on YouTube. We got Sir Dobro rocking that beard, and nice choice of hats there too, Dobro. And then you got Susie, his loving companion. Much love to Mr. Doughboy, Susie, and Cindy. And oh yeah, the giveaway is one guess only, no retractions. Closest without going over will be our winner. So if there is a tie, we will do a tiebreaker. So just don't retract. If you find that you goofed and you went outside of the range, just leave your answer, and then you can guess one time within the range. Wait until I put it in chat. The vintage cork bottle cap is Howell's root beer, like Thurston Howell III and Lovey Howell and Thurston Howell III. From Gilligan's Island. Caney Creek, what's up, wood carver? Hey, Joe. Got to have a vintage Pizza Hut. Oh, my God. Quality reigns supreme. Pizza Hut coast to coast to coast. Vintage Matchbook is Pizza Hut coast to coast. And I'll show you the other couple things afterwards. So one guess only. Closest without going over will be our winner. No retractions. If there is a tie, we will do a tiebreaker. If you land right on the nose, you'll get a. Oh, speaking of, here's Pistachio. You can't right now. I gotta play a song. Can you get down on? Hold on, I gotta have her out down on her. There, go on your pillow. Ooh, hooty hoot! What's up, NC prospectors? Good to see you, NCP. Okay, wait till I put it in the range, and then you'll have until I finish playing a little song to get your guess in. And let's see. Let's go. Let's go here. All right. Good luck, everyone. And all right. Put it in the chat, and good luck. There it is. 0 to 100. Go. It was a beautiful day. The sun beat down. I had the radio on. I was driving Trees flew by, me and Dell was singing Little Runaway. I was flying, running down a dream, never would come to me, working on a mystery, going wherever it leads, I'm running down a dream. Felt so good, like anything was possible. I hit cruise control, rubbed my eyes. Last 3 days, rain was unstoppable. It was always cold, no sunshine. Yeah, I'm running down a dream, never would come to me, working on a mystery, going wherever it leads, I'm running down a dream. Woo-hoo, 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 woo-hoo. As I rolled out, the sky grew dark. I put the pedal down to make some time. There's something good that's waiting down this road. I'm picking up whatever's mine. Yeah, I'm running down a dream, never would come to me, working on a mystery, going wherever it leads, I'm running down a dream. Yeah, I'm running down a dream, never would come to me, working on a mystery, going wherever it leads, I'm running down a dream. All right, get your guesses in. Hi, G-Matt, my silly friend. What's up, Mark Scarlatta, Jenna Nesbitt, anyone else I may have missed? David Canham, and S to the T to the O, P. P as in Perry. Oh, he got 0. That is a guess. All right, hold on. I got to go enter. I thought I entered it. Shadrach, Meshach, and Bet to go. Shadrach, Meshach, and Bet to go. What's up, Shadrach? Good to see you. I see you're 45. You are in time, but the number is the Red Rocker, Sammy Hagar. I can't drive 55. All right, who's closest to 55 without going over? 55. Hey, Silver Benji, good to see you. Oh, I see Richard Metcalf at 53. I got the rock and roll lifestyle. My rock and roll brother, Richard Metcalf, I do believe at 53. Mike Schley says, yep, congrats, Richard, 53. I see Big E with 53 for Richard. JJ, thank you all for your help in confirming that. Let me show you what else you won. Richard Metcalf, my rock and roll friend. Let me put it on here quick. Richard Metcalf. All right, so to refresh your memory, the Mr. Doughboy and Susie on YouTube sticker. Thanks again, Mr. Doughboy and Susie. The Pizza Hut vintage matchbook. The Howells root beer vintage cork bottle cap. And then also some coins. You'll get a brilliant uncirculated 1957 Denver Wheatie red blazer. You'll also get from Knott's Berry Farm. Hey, it's an off-center strike. It's the Knott's Berry Farm stretch penny, and it is the kind of chariot. The yeah, that thing. And a 1941 Philadelphia Walking Liberty $50 waka waka waka. Congratulations and thanks for your constant support and friendship, Mr. Richard Metcalf. That is coming to you, and the early bird is in the books. Richard Metcalf, congrats again, my friend. God is great. Konnichiwa. What's happening, Samurai Ken? All right. Without any further adieu, we're gonna start it out with a barber hat. So book fillers, just upgrades, whatever. Maybe not upgrades, but maybe in some cases. But the barbers are all going to start out at melt at $21. Here we go. Lot 1, 1902 Philadelphia. Looking for 21. Philadelphia, 1902 barber half. Let me show it to you under the scope. Add to stage. Dove season is in at an opening bid of 50 or 21, excuse me. Words are hard. 21 to Dove season 1902 barber $50. All right. Now that that's done, I gotta scoot over. Barber's your second favorite coin behind the walkers. Nice. Even in not just $50, any coin. Got a couple scratches on the chest there. But any other interest? We are at 21 to Dove, looking for 22. 21 to Dove, looking for 22, going once. Looking for 22. Thanks, JJ. Going once, looking for 22. Going twice, looking for 22. What's the matter, Grandpa Tim? Tell us your troubles with the guy down the street. All right, all in, last chance to dance. Any other interest? JJ's counting it down at 21 for this $50, looking for 22 of the barber variety. All right, last chance to dance, and we are S to the O to the L D. Opening bid. Thank you, Dove season at 21. Not all barbers are great. Oh, did they give you a bad haircut? Dove at 21. Thank you, my man. Congratulations. And lot 1 in the books. Lot 1, 21 to Dove. Ba, ba, da, ba, da, da. Can you grab my bag and play 18 holes? Oh, mad cow. All right. Lot 2, 1906 Philly barber half at melt, opening bid 21. 21 for the 1906 Philly barber half at spot or at melt price. 1906 Philly. Dove season in at 21. We got Dove at 21 again. Nobody wants to fight the peace bird, the bird that represents peace. I could possibly see that. Don't be afraid to fight the dove. Looking for 22, 1906 barber half. You just don't, you don't really want to hurt the dove. You can just battle it in a gentlemanly and gentlewomanly manner at an auction. All right, looking for 22. Are we stalling again? Looking for 22 on this barber half. Dove isn't going to be offended. Dove tastes great. Less filling. Hi, Wendy. What's up, Wendy Ma Coins? Good to see you. I think 22 is melt, folks. It's around 21. Last I checked, it's been up and down today. All right, going twice at 21 to Dove. All in, last chance to dance. Thanks, JJ, for keeping her moving. All in at 21 for this one. Looking for 22. If not, the countdown's on. It also makes a good bar of soap. They do make good bars of soap. Mark. All right, looking for 22. Last chance to dance at 21. It looks like both of these, lot 1 and lot 2, are S to the O to the L. Dove. Congrats, Dove season. Thanks for your bids, my man. 21 for lot 2. Dove on a roll. Dove on a roll. Duck and roll, Dove. That's like if you are on fire. If you're on fire, you got to duck and roll. He's on fire. 21, lot number 2 to Dove. Congratulations. All right, lot 3 coming up. Thank you, Mary. 1907D. We got a, this one has a 3.8 million mintage, and it does have a mint mark. 1907 Denver. $21 starting bid. It's a $50. Barber. 1907, and it is a Denver. Big old D. Looking for 21 on this one, which is melt. There's one little ding on the rim up there next to S, but we're looking for 21. Second year Denver. That's right, JJ. Second year Denver Colorado. Looking for 20. Oh, Dove is at 21. Is Dove in? Hey, Richard C. What's up, my traveling man friend? Oh, Dove is in at 21. Okay, we got Dove at 21, looking for 22. Stevie NYC, what's up, NYC? There's something about you. Good to see you, Steve LaPointe. Any other interest in this one? We got Dove at 21, looking for 22. 21, looking for 22. I got to silence my phone. Oh, Richard Metcalf, I was meaning to tell you, I've been on that at Palm Springs, the thing that goes up the mountainside. It's really cool with the revolving and the glass revolving thing and the glass and everything. We went last month actually, but I really like that. I'm glad you and your wife had the opportunity to go and do it. 21 to Dove, going twice. 21 looking for 22 for this $50. Woo, they're going cheap tonight. 21 looking for 22. 1907D. And at 21 to Dove, a trifecta, I believe. S to the O to the L. Dove. Dove did it again. DDA now. Yeah, I guess. Anyways, Dove at 21 on lot 3. We are done with that one. 21 to Dove. Wow, I know. What can you do? 21 to Dove at 3, or lot 3, I mean. All right, lot 4 coming up. Thanks, Mary. 1908 Philly this time. Barber $50 at Melt. 21 starting bid. 1908 Philly. We got Dove in at 21. I sense a pattern here. 1908 Philly Barber $50. 21 looking for 22. 23 says Richard. Richard C in at 23. We're looking for 24 now. Richard C at 23. 1908 Philly. Rim looks all right. Maybe down there. Tiny one. Outski says, Dove, thank you, Dove, for your bids and support. Little nick there under the A. But we got Richard C at 23 going once, looking for 24. Richard C going twice at 23. Looking for 24. More wear on the reverse. Obverse not too bad. Going twice at 23 to Richard C. And the countdown's on. Last chance to dance at 23. Looking for 24. If not, we're going to be S to the O to the L. Not Dove. Richard C, we're sold to you at 23. Thank you again, Richard, and thank you, Dove. That one is in the books for 23. Oh, Richard C., you won't have to pay shipping tonight because you had asked me to hold off for your shipping until December 2nd, so which is tomorrow. So, Richard C., you won't need to pay for shipping, my friend. Thank you, my buddy. 23 for lot 4. Love the hat. I just got it. I'll show you in a minute. Actually, I'll show you right now because I got it in Palm Springs. It's a Stetson. It's actually a nice one. It's a nice Stetson hat. It's all patchwork. It's got a little Stetson there. But yeah, it's all patchwork and stuff. I've been looking for a new one, and this reminds me of an old fisherman's hat that I used to have. All right. Dove is in at 21. This is a 1909 S. Here we go. Dove is Barber, I mean, $50. It's got a little discoloration, so just be aware of that. Got a little discoloration like it had some sort of adhesive maybe. So there's the S mint mark. And we're at 21 to Dove. Old LA man cap. Yeah, that's right, Steve. I'm getting to be that kind of guy. 22 says Richard C. Looking for 23. This is a 1909 S. Does have some discoloration that might be some residue from some adhesive at some point in its life. But there we go. 1909 S. Barber half. Dove season hits back at 23 now. We got a little back and forth between Dove and Richard C. 23 to Dove, looking for 24. Had a big birthday in Kansas. Did you? As you should. As you should, Richard. He's back at 24 now. Dove says out to Richard. Thanks again, Dove, for your bids. We got Richard C. at 24 now. Any other interest? If not, we'll say going once at 23 or 24, excuse me, looking for 25. Richard C. at 24. Looking for 25. Going once at 24, says JJ. Looking for 25. We're going twice at 24. And at 24 to Richard C. What's up? Hi, Muscle Show. Last chance to dance at 24. Richard C. And we are at 24. S to the O to the L D. Thanks again, Richard C. Congratulations. Thanks, Dove. And 24 to Richard C. Lot 5 in the books. 24 to Richard C. Ooh, got some collectibles coming up. This one's going to be a buck and go. And this one's West Point, New York. And it is from on the U.S. military reservation. This is just the matchbook cover. On U.S. military reservation, the Hotel Thayer, West Point, New York, looking for $1. Open to the public. West Point Hotel Thayer. Here's what the back looks like. Offering the finest in banquet and meeting facilities open to the public. There's the phone number, but it is Vintage Hotel Thayer, West Point, New York. Matchbook cover. Any interest in it? For $1? I thought there might be if there's a West Point collector. Yeah. All right, we'll say going once. We won't spend too much on it. This is the only one that's just the cover. The others are actual ones that have matches in them. Michael LeFew's in at $1. Thank you, Sir LeFew. We'll say going once at Michael LeFew's $1. $1. So it folded up like this. It was a front, or no, it was a back strike. This is how it would look when it was together. Back strike, open to the public on that area. $1 going twice. Any other interest? All in, last chance to dance at $1 to Michael LeFew. JJ's counted down, looking for $2. We got Michael LeFew's $1 holding strong. And I do believe Michael LeFew, we are S to the O to the LD. Congrats, Michael LeFew. Thank you for your bid, and thanks for checking that one out, everyone. Michael LeFew. Lot 6 in the books. $1, Michael LeFew. Yeah. Toledo, Ohio represent. Coming up next, we got Toledo, Ohio. All right, this one's kind of cool. It is missing a few, but you'll see Toledo's finest hotels. And you got the Commodore Perry Secor. It's got that nice gentleman printed on the matches. $3 starting bid. There are a few that have been struck, as you can see, but you can still see most of the dashing young gentlemen from the outside. So, any interest? Toledo, Ohio, Midwest finest convention facilities. Starting bid of $3. Yeah. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We thought they'd last forever and a day. I bet. I was probably too young to enjoy them. Any interest in this one? $3 starting bid. Going once, looking for 3. Yep. Going back to Cali. I'm going once, looking for $3. Commodore is right below Admiral. Really? That's pretty cool. All right, it's going. Looking for $3. The countdown's on. Thanks, JJ. Thanks for checking it out, everybody. This one is P to the A to the S. Yeah. Or pulled. All right. 7 is in the garbage disposal. 8 coming up. All right. This one. Ooh, I wonder if wait until our deal goes down. Mark Scarlatta might be interested in this one. Anyways, let's check it out. This is a vintage matchbook, Lucky Match, Central New Jersey Supply Company. And this is what the matches look like. Lucky Match. Looking for a $5 starting bid on this one. Industrial supplies, heating supplies, plumbing supplies, pipes, valves, and fittings. Mark Scarlatta. I had a feeling he might like this one. $5 to Mark Scarlatta. Mary B comes in at $6. $9 to Mark Scarlatta. Never been struck. Has all of the matches intact. And I think there's a game. I think that's why they do this. Instructions for play. Yeah, there's a game. It's a game. Instructions for play. It tells you basically how to play. It's a game. I forgot to mention that. And it has the instructions right behind the matches. We got Mark at 9, looking for 10. This is what it looks like just on the outside. Valley, here's the phone number. It tells you how old it is, kind of. Mary's back at $10. I'm playing poker right now, says Mark. Mary's in at $10, looking for 11. So that's the old phone number. Valley 6-7400. Kind of tells you how old this one is. Probably from the 50s, I would think. I think this would probably be from the 50s or the 60s. We got 10 to Mary. We'll say going once, looking for 11. Lucky match. Even if you strike, there are on the back ones, the back rows, there are numbers and playing cards on those as well. Amy says, go Mary. Going once to Mary at 10. Looking for 11. Mark Scarlatta says, I'll kick it to 12. He passes Spinal Tap by 1. He cranks it up louder to 12. That phone number is awesome too. Yeah, it definitely dates it for you. Mary says, out. Thank you, Mary. All right, we're going once then to Mark at 12. That's why whenever you see any matchbooks don't judge a matchbook by its cover, honest to God, because if you flip it up and you'll see on the next one, and the next two, I should say, check the matches, check the actual matches. Some have printed on them, some are feature matchbooks. We're going twice at 12 to Mark Scarlatta. Last chance to dance, $12 to Mark Scarlatta. JJ's counting her down, looking for 13. And if not, at 12 to Mark Scarlatta, we are S to the O to the L D. Thanks, Mark. Congratulations. Thanks, Mary, and everyone for checking those out. 12 Scarlatta. Congrats, Mark. Poker Karma. Lot 8 is in the books. $12 to Mr. Scarlatta. All right, this one's a feature. This is a Lion feature matchbook. The last two are feature ones. This is from San Francisco, the Cafe Medallion. What I want to say is be careful, whoever wins this, be careful of the strike pad because it's a little bit getting a little old. I'll just put it that way. St. Francis Hotel, Union Square, San Francisco. The opening bid on this one is $12. And now as you open it, you'll see Western International Hotels, and it's got this really cool design. Looking for a starting bid of $12 on this one. It is complete, never been used. And I'll put it under the scope. I want to see what it says on the actual. Oh, the St. Francis. All right, so it says the St. Francis on it with the design. Looking for a $12 starting bid on this one if anyone's interested. Out of San Francisco, California, the St. Francis Hotel, and it's the Medallion Cafe. Unacceptable. What's up, Mr. Doughboy and Susie? Thanks for the care package and stickers. I am giving 2 of your stickers away tonight. All right, any interest in $12? We're counting it down. JJ's counting this one down, and we're looking for 12. If somebody wants to get in on this one, it's kind of interesting. Last chance to dance on the bids, looking for 12. If not, we are P to the A to the SS. Garbage disposal. All right, we'll pass on this one. Lot 9, file under easy listening. All right, lot 10 coming up, the last of the vintage feature matchbook covers. This one you can actually look up the date by the patent number. This one is a $15 starting bid, and it is the Lion Matchbook feature matchbook, Rock Springs, Wyoming, and it is the El Rancho Motor Lodge and the Rose Tourist Court. Let me just show you quickly. Actually, here, I'll show you what it looks like. You got the Rose printed on it, Rose Tourist Court and El Rancho Motor Lodge on US 30 East, Rock Springs, Wyoming, AAA certified. El Rancho Motor Lodge. Yep. Looking for a $15 starting bid on these. And if you're wondering why $15 for a matchbook, the feature matchbooks go for much more. 21, which means 21 sticks, feature matchbook. Here's the patent number. And you can tell exactly what year it is by the patent number. Lion Match Company, New York, New York. So anyways, if you know anyone who loves roses or flowers, this would be a great gift for them. Nice, unique stocking stuffer maybe, but looking for 15. If not, no worries. We'll counter down. If anyone's really interested in the, I know it's hard to see the, I can show you the patent number if you're really interested, but I'm so old. I remember when matchbooks were incriminating evidence. All right, it's going. He's counting it down, looking for 15 on this one. It is a unique item, I understand. But looking for 15, and if not, I'll file this under easy listening as well. To the disposal. To the fire pit. Oops, wrong way. All right, we'll pass on 10. Back to some coins. Now this one coming up, I looked at it and it has a low mintage, but I also looked to see what I thought it was. It's a Walking Liberty $50. I looked to see what condition I thought it would be in, and I believe that by looking at it, it's probably around like a VF 25. I was looking at PCGS, but I've also seen what ones this condition have sold lately for, and I put it a little lower than that. Kankin, the last pack of matches you sent me, my son burned the matches lighting his bowl. He didn't know I was saving them. You got to be clear to people, and yeah, don't do that to the collectible ones. All right, 1929S, 1.9 million minted. It's a Walking Liberty, and like I said, I compared it next to the PCGS ones, and to me it looks like a VF, the one that they have for VF 25. As you can see, it's got a really nice looking date still. You can see her face still. So opening bid is 45 on this one, and this is the only one I'm not going for melt on. 1929 San Francisco Walking Liberty $50. Looking for 45 to open this one. Silver hit over 58 today, even, Richard. I saw at one point. There's a little ding on the rim there. Amy's in at 45. Thank you, Amy. So little ding on the rim there. Maybe there. But I'm quite sure it's a VF. No, Walkers are melting at... No, this is not melt. This is the only one that I'm not doing at melt, Reese. All the other ones I'm doing at melt. Even the Walkers after this one, I'm doing at melt. And I did all the Barbers at melt too. But this one is not... I'm not starting this one at melt. Amy's at 45, going once, looking for 46. Hey, Rob Wenzel. Hope you and Nicole and the family are doing well. Great to see you, old friend. We got Amy at 45, going once, looking for 46. 1929S. Walking Liberty half. Thanks, Richard C. Yeah, this one is still in fairly nice condition. Amy at 45, going twice, looking for 46. All in, last chance to dance. At 45 to Amy Harrell, looking for 46. If not, we are counting it to Amy at 45. S to the O to the L. D. Amy Harrell, I do believe this one is coming your way. I hope it's a good upgrade or book filler. I think you'll be happy when you see it in hand. Amy at 45. Lot 11. Congrats, Amy. Lot 11 at 45. Okay, so the rest of these now are I'm selling them at opening bid of melt, which is $21 for these walkers. This one's a 1934S, lot 12. Opening bid, opening bid is $21. 3.6 million. Dove season comes in at 22. Richard C at 23. Let me show you what the condition is. 23 looking for 24. Here we go. 1934. Indubitably. It's got some interesting color to it. I don't know if that's a... No. All right. Anyways, Amy comes in at 25. There's the S mint mark down there. It's got some interesting little bit of toning on it. $1934S. Amy at 25, looking for 26. Out, dinner bell just rang. I'll eat quick. All right. Thanks, Dove. I hope it's yummy. Here's the S mint mark. Right there at about 8 o'clock. There's the condition. 25 to Amy going once, looking for 26 if you want to get in or stay in on this one. Not a bad face. Yeah, check out the face. Not bad. Can, we're doing good. I hope you are well. I am, Rob. Thank you for asking. It's great to see you again. Nice looking face on this one. Going twice at 25 to Amy. Are we all in? Last chance to dance at 25, looking for 26. JJ's counting it down, looking for 26. We got Amy at 25. 26 says Richard C. We'll start the countdown again, looking for 27. What say you, Amy? Richard's in at 26. Pardon me. 27 says Amy. What say you, traveling man? Richard C says 28. We're back and forth. We got a bidding war on this one. looking for 29. Now we got Richard at 28. Richard C is at 28. What say you, Amy? We'll count it down and see. 29, says Amy. Never mind. The bidding war continues. She does have a nice looking face for 34. Hello from Los Angeles, California. Greetings, Marion, North Carolina. Good to see you, Jack. Jack, I'm going to show your card. Your card was so beautiful, man. Thank you. All right. Richard says, nice pickup, Amy. Richard's out. JJ's counting her down. Thank you. Great fight, Richard C. And at 29 to Amy Harrell, we are, I do believe, 29. S to the O to the L D. Congrats, Amy. 29 coming your way. And lot 12 is in the books. Lot 12, Amy at 29. Circle it. Oops. There we go. Here's the card that I got from Jack. Look how beautiful this is. Thanks, Jack Allman. Love you, brother. It's a holiday card. Thanks, Jack. All right. Lot 13 coming up. This is a 1936S. Again, starting at melt. Looking for 21 on this. It starts at melt 3.8 million. 21 starting bid. Looking for. Let me show you what the coin looks like under the scope. Here we go. 36S. Richard C comes in at 25. Thank you for the strong opening bid, Richard C. There's the S mint mark down there, 8 o'clock. Here's the reverse. Richard C at 25, looking for 26. Not bad. Amy's in at 26. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. Oh, we're sliding. Stay there. Good dog. 26 to Amy, 28 to Richard C. $28 looking for 29. 28 looking for 29. Amy's in at 29. 29 to Amy now. 29 to Amy looking for 30. What do you say, Richard? Or anyone else interested in this maybe? Okay, 30 final, says Richard C. We got Richard C at 30 for his final bid on this bad boy. Bad girl, bad eagle. Bad brains. Amy's out. Thank you, Amy, for your bids. We can count it down then, JJ, I do believe. Test the waters. And Richard C at 30 going once. Thanks, JJ. Richard C at 30 going twice. And all in, last chance to dance. Richard C at 30, looking for 31. JJ's counting her down. 30 to Richard C, looking for 31. And it looks like at Richard C's 30, we are S to the O to the L D. Mine too, Richard Metcalf. I really, really like this design. All right, and we are sold. Congratulations, Richard C. at 30. Thanks, Amy and Bitters. Richard C. at 30. $13 in the books. Richard C. at 30. Thank you, Richard. All right, 14 coming up. 2 more walkers with the starting bid being Melt. This is lot number 14. Richard C. starts in at 25 immediately. This is a 1938 Philly, 4.1 million minted on this one. 1938 Philly. To the scope. 25 to Richard C. 26 to Mad Cow. Thank you both. 1938. The face on this one is not as great, I will say, as the other ones. The face on this one is not as nice as the past ones have been. But it's a 1938 Philly. Here's the reverse side. Rob, I see you 27. 28 to Richard C. 30 to Amy. So the rest of the coin looks, okay, but the face in particular on this one is not as strong as the last ones have been. Just a heads up. It's a good date, says Richard C. All right, we are at 30 to Amy. Amy got in just ahead of Rob. 30 to Amy, looking for 31. We'll say going once at 30. I have some other things. I have some gemstones, actually, that I'm going to, after lot 18, I only had 18 things listed. 31 to Mad Cow, 32 to Rob Wenzel. Thank you all. Nice, says Richard. He's out. Thank you, Richard C. Thank you, Amy. She's out as well. 32 to Rob. We'll say going once. 1938 Philly. But I have some gemstones I'll add on as like after lot 18. And I forgot I was going to have some other, maybe a few other things. 33 says Mad Cow. I have some more walkers, actually, I could auction off. I have more walkers. 33 going once to the Angry Bovine. 33 looking for 34. Oh, I know what else I have. I have some sterling. I have a sterling silver open sugar bowl. That's a pricey one though, but I'll show it off at least. What is? Oh, that's the white flag. I see, Rob. Thank you, Rob. Going once at 33 the Mad Cow. Going twice at 33 to the Mad Cow. And all in, last chance to dance. 33 to Mad Cow, looking for 34. And JJ's counting it down. 33 looking for 34. And I think at 33, we are S to the O to the LD. Thank you, everyone who were in on the bids on that one. And congrats, Mad Cow. That is coming up. Mom's birthday. Nice. Her birth year. Gotcha, Mad Cow. Thank you, buddy. And happy birthday to Mad Cow's mom, 33. She raised a great man. 33 Mad Cow. Moo! 14 Mad Cow, my friend. $33 in the books. All right, the last of the schedule. Jack of the silver variety. How was your trip, my man? I hope your grandbaby is wonderful, as is your son. It's great to see you, bud. Glad you're home safe too. Lot 15. It's okay, bud. I know you had some real exciting family time. You just got to come back another time then, Jack. All right, lot 15. This is starting again at Melt. 4.2 million for this night, or on the mintage. 1939 Denver Walking Liberty. All right, here we go. I will. Cool. That will be fun. Especially, you got to visit, again, not just me, but your grandkids. So, and your son. So 1939, the face looks pretty good on this one as well, or, you know, better than the last one, I should say. And 1939 Denver, there's the D mint mark at 8 o'clock. Richard C's in at 25. Thank you, Richard. Looking for 26 now. 1939 Denver Walking Liberty half. $25, looking for 26. 1939 Denver. Waka, waka, waka. $19.39 Denver. All right, we'll test the waters. Going once at 25 to Richard C. Looking for 26. Going once at 25. Thank you, JJ. At Richard C's 25. Looking for 26. Going twice at 25. Richard C. I know you don't, Mad Cow, but you got to keep Mom's birth year. That is a special date indeed. All in, last chance to dance at 25 to Richard C. If you want to get in, we're looking for 26. I do believe Richard C. at 25. We are S to the O to the L D. Richard C., congratulations, traveling man. Thank you, everyone, again for checking out these. Lot 15, Richard C. at 25. He's a traveling man, made a lot of stops all over the world. Lot 15 in the books, Richard C. at 25. Thank you, my friend. Oh, all right, get ready, everybody. Oh, Lisa, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. We got the Godfather of Soul. Hey, we got the Godfather of Soul. Hey, the Godfather of Soul. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum, 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 bum. Get up, get on up. Stay on the scene. Get on up like a sex machine. Shake your money maker. Shake your money maker. All right, y'all. I got to get a little amped up on. I woke the dog up on that one, but this is a $25 starting bid, and this is out of San Diego, California, Acoustic Ales Brewing Experiment. It is the Acoustic Ales beer tap for Shake Your Money Maker. Music in liquid form. So you got Shake Your Money Maker on this side, music in liquid form, Shake Your Money Maker, music in liquid form, and I have the beer bottle to match it. You got the Godfather of Soul right there, music in liquid form, Acoustic Ales. Look for $25 starting bid for both of these out of San Diego, California. Nut Brown Ale, Shake Your Money Maker. Handcrafted, brewed, and bottled in San Diego, California. Next time you're visiting sunny San Diego, visit our tasting room. Great for attracting barflies. Damn bats and flies are everywhere. But cool little collectible piece if you have a beer-loving friend. Looking for 25. Any interest? Shake Your Money Maker. Empty bottle and beer tap. Yeah. All right, if not, we'll say going once at 25. Looking for $25 starting bid. Yeah. Gotta sit back. There we go. Beep, 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 beep. Gotta keep this. Any interest going once? Looking for 25 starting bid. The shipping will be a little more on this, but you can understand why. Any interest? 25. If not, we are counting it down. If you decide that you change your mind and have somebody you want to give it to, let me know and you can buy it for 25. Buy it now. All right, we'll pass on it for now, though. Give my arms a break. $17 coming up. I promised I would sell that, or I would put this up for auction. And actually, Rhonda, I thought she would be here. She was the one who had an interest in it too. I think family wise or something. But anyways, this is this is going to bring up some memories, I'm sure, of your past, and depending on how old you are. Lot 17. This is going to have at least a $10 shipping because of the size of it. $20 starting bid. This is the Brannock device, Syracuse, New York, patented. This is a foot measurer from the olden days where you would go to, I don't know, maybe the mall. You know what a mall is? I think we all know what the mall is, but they are fossils nowadays. $20 for all this nostalgia. Any interest? Could be a good white elephant gift. You never know. Could be a nice gag gift. White elephant gift. 23 says Amy Harrell. They're still used, says Doughboy. There you go. They're still used. Out of Syracuse, New York, not far from where I grew up. We got 23 to Amy. Any other interest? You got the left heel here. You got the right heel here. You put them in the middle and you shake them all about. That's what this thing does. All right, we'll say going once to Amy at 23. Thank you, JJ. Looking for 24 on this interesting piece of nostalgia. You got the width on this side. This is the width. See how wide your foot is. This one, I'm not sure, but Amy can study it and let us know. 23, last chance to dance to Amy Harrell. Al Bundy used these exactly. Love and marriage, love and marriage. After the Air Force, I was in college and worked in a shoe store. Well, cool, Amy. That's a good memory for you then. Our last chance to dance, and at Amy's 23, S to the O to the LD. Congrats, Amy. That is coming to you at 23. Thanks for checking that out, everyone. Amy H. 23. Congrats, Amy. That one's coming to you. Lot 17 for 23. All right. Now, the last one that's scheduled, like I said, I have some more things that I'll do after lot 18, 19, 20, you know, how it goes counting. But the first two, I believe, have a couple pinholes, but these are Kabuki art color prints there's 3 of them from 1975. So $15 starting bid, which equals to $5 a piece. They are 13 by 5, 13 and a half by 29 inches. And they are beautiful. So what you can do is you can either cut them up, or they came from a calendar. I would personally either cut it off where the calendar is, or if it is like your birth month, obviously you may just want to frame it like that. But I would frame these. These are nice. There are a couple. Asan Hook, what's up, my man? Good to see you. Try to bring the positivity, but just not the particular religious stuff. Just try to keep it like open to everyone, and not that. I think you kind of follow where I'm going, but I'm with you, Asan Hook. All right, this one is this as well. Here's the second one. So March and April. This is March and April. Looking for a $15 starting bid on all of these. And then the last one looks like this. And I'll roll them and put them in a tube. I'll keep these in a tube and send them to you like that. September and October. All right, this one is September and October. That's what September and October look like. One thing I do want to say, Asan, is that I do have an emoji, and I will share it in the. It's an emoji that I made, and it's something that we do talk about quite often here. And I'll just kind of flood the. I'll flood the chat quick with it. All right, looking for 15. Any interest? We like to be the light, and ties directly into what you're saying. Any interest in these three? We'll say going once. They are really nice, and I would definitely get them framed. Here's what it says there in the characters, and it says Kabuki art or theater, excuse me. All right, last chance to dance on these three. You'll get all three at 15. It's all right. Don't worry about it, dog. Looking for 15. If not, we will pass and move on. Oops. Thanks, JJ. Thanks for checking them out, everyone. And let me just put them back in. Actually, now I'm going to ruin everybody's ears if you're wearing headpieces. But get them out of here. All right. We'll pass on that one. I do have one that's definitely a little more pricey, but throw it to the wall and see if it sticks or see if anything sticks. But this one is, we'll call it lot 19. Yeah. Okay. Wait until I put it in the chat. You okay there? You all right? Good girl. Shake it off. All right, lot 19 coming up. This can I got some 1960s Japanese subway posters I got to show you. Cool, Doughboy. Send me an email. All right, lot 19 is going to be a 925 sterling, vintage, I should say vintage 925 sterling. Sterling silver open sugar bowl, it's called. And it is 110 grams of 925. By Reed and Barton. It's called X24 Hollowware. And it is discontinued. I will tell you that as well. I did the calculator. The melt is $190 on this, and I will start it at $180. So the actual silver melt is $190 per AppMex calculator. Starting bid is $180. Feel free to look them up if you like. Nice ornate handles. This is called the open sugar dish. Open sugar bowl, excuse me. Open sugar bowl. And it is stamped at the bottom. I will show you the stamping. But it does have one tiny little, dent, or if you will, right there. just a really small, you can hardly notice it, but it has a tiny little, I'm not sure where. Oh yeah, right here. Very, very minor. I'm sure you could probably even push it back out. But I'm starting it at $10 below melt, and you can feel free to, like I said, check it out. But also, if you, it'll look, it's a rim ding. Yeah, that's what a good explanation, a rim ding. All right, here we go. Reed and Barton, sterling silver, X24. I looked these up, and it's an open, oh wait, I gotta do this. Here's what it is. Vintage 925 sterling silver open sugar bowl, 110 grams of sterling silver by Reed and Barton. X24 hollowware, it's called. So I'm starting it at $10 below silver melt, if anyone is interested. It's got really nice ornate handles. You can either melt it, or quite honestly, I would shine it up. I would shine it up and display it. I would put sterling cleaner on it. It's a beaut. It would be a nice gift, nice vintage piece. That's one of the handles. The other one matches. 3.65 ounces, says JJ. 3.65 ounces. So it's 110 grams of 925 silver. And looking for, I'll remove that. Looking for a $180 starting bid if anyone's interested. I'll show it a little while longer, but then we'll count it down. I've seen what these look like when they're polished up, and they sell for a lot more than melt. I'll just put it that way. When these are polished up, these vintage ones, they sell for much more than melt. Maybe not much more, but they sell for a definite premium because of their craftsmanship. It's kind of like jewelry in a way. Like, it's not just about the precious metal content. But anyways, if there's no interest, we will count it down. It's $10 as it sits under melt. Looking for 180. If not, we'll say going once. Looking for 180. Hey, Doug Wagoner, good to see you too, bud. How are you tonight? We're counting it down at 180. If anyone wants to bite on it, now is the time. Looking for 180. Open sugar bowl. Yeah. All right, this one's going under easy listening as well. We'll pass on that one. Well, I do have a few gemstones if anyone's interested for possible gifts. Not sure what that is. Oh, black spinel. Oh, wait. Oh, this has plastic on it, I think. Maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, these all have plastic on them. I didn't realize that. I need to, I'll do these next week. I'll do the gemstones next week because I didn't realize that they were encased in plastic. Anyways, they're these kind of gemstones, and they will make nice gifts. They'll make great pets. They'll make great pets. They will make great pets. We'll hold off on those. Let me see if anything here looks worthwhile. I need some guitar. I gotta have some bass. Okay, Amy, I will send an invoice for sure. Bass, how low can you go? All right, I'll start this at melt as well. Hold on. I gotta go to this one. 1937, $21 starting bid. 1937 Walking Liberty. 1937 Philly. $21 starting bid. All right. I don't know what this one's called or what lot we're actually on. 18, 19. All right, I'll say lot 20. I think I'm on lot 20. Hey, Stashy, please stop. All right, lot 20 is a 19. We got Dove in at 21 already, 1937. P. Walking Liberty half. Starting bid is 21. Hi, thank you. Not necessary or appreciated. Lot 20. Thanks, Mary. All right, we had Dove at 21, Richard C at 22, Dove at 23. 1937 Philly. Nice looking, or fairly good looking head face still. No real rim dingers. Here's the reverse. Sick 'em. 24 now to Richard C. 24 to Richard C. It's got that little piece of material there, but 1937 Philly. I know the dog is really great looking. I sent an email. Okay, Doughboy, I'll check it in just a minute. Dove is out. Thank you, Dove. We got Richard C going once, I guess, then at 24. 1937 Philly. I'll tell you the mintage. I think it's 9.5 million on the mintage here. I think the mintage is 9.5 million. Yeah, 37p. Going once, says JJ, at 24. Looking for 25. We got Richard C at 24. Going twice at 24 to Richard C. Richard C counter down at 24. Looking for 25. If not, at 24 to Richard C, the traveling man. He's a traveling man. He's made a lot of stops all over the world. All right, so 1937p. Walking Liberty half. Richard C at 24. Thank you. Congrats. Thanks, Dove. Richard C at 24. All right, 1937p. All right, gotcha, Richard. Here we go. Come on, slide, slide. Work with me. There we go. Lot 20, 1937p, Walking Liberty half, Richard C at 24. Yeah, good girl. Much appreciated. All right, there's the EOS. Let me check my email really quick from Sir Dobro. Oh, the posters. Let me show what Dobro just sent. Let me preview them first and make sure they're not inappropriate. These posters are selling for $235 each online. Can I got 11 or 12 of them? What? Oh, wow. I see him. Hold on a second. Hey, can you settle down, dog? There you can see they're folded up. Dang, Dobro. That's a cool piece. Let me see what the other one looks like. Unless they're both the same. Hold on. Aren't they wild? It's still the same. Yeah, it's sent twice. But yeah, those are really cool, man. Wow. Sounds like a great investment too. There's the characters. Is it the same type of art? Is it kabuki art? It's just the one style. Is it kabuki art though, as well? All right, let me remove this. Those are cool, Doughboy. Thanks for sharing those. All right, hold tight just for a second. Nara Yamatoji, railway poster, Japanese travel poster. Oh, cool. You know I love railways, railroads. All right, my friends. Well, I think the dog is kind of letting me know that she's feeling a little restless, and probably give her some dinner. Yeah, it's her dinner time. So I'm going to cut out for the night, or at least for now. Maybe I'll do a lounge later. I'm not sure. Time for the EOS. Speaking of Mr. Doughboy, hold on. Let me hide this. Don't need that anymore. Thank you, Mr. Doughboy and Susie. Here on YouTube, unacceptable. You know, Dobro. This is the EOS 12/1/25. Happy December, everybody. If you have an advent calendar, let me show you this really quick. Today's the day to get it out. We have already started the advent calendar for our dog, Trader Joe's freeze-dried chicken dog treats. Today was a pit bull, it looks like. She loved them. Spread the joy of daily December treat with your pup through Christmas Day. Johnny Rainbow, do you have one of these, but not with dog treats for this year? Anyways, yes, thank you, JJ. One guess only, no retractions. Mail update. I don't know, JJ. Hold on one second. I put in this. Missing mail. We filled out a missing mail report. Let me just show you quick. Let me just hide this guy's contact information. All right, so I filled out a missing mail report. Yada yada yada. Ground advantage. It had the tracking number and the date. I told them it was like silver bar. So I'm waiting to find out. And when they did this, it was too early to do the claim. So I'll find out from this and the lost package if they are able to find it, and if not, I'll do the claim. But we filed a missing package thinger report or whatever it's called. Not this year, says Johnny. All right. I was looking forward to it. C's Candies has a great one this year for, they're all their different types of candies that they, oh man, it's such a like poke the door open and see what comes out. I know I'm really hoping for the best, JJ, but the fact that it's gone this long, I'm not feeling too great about it, but I've been surprised and pleasantly surprised in the past, and I hope that this is one of those times, JJ. All right, here is the range for the EOS, and one guess only, closest without going over will be our winner. No retractions, and if there is a tie, we will do a tiebreaker. I love See's candies. The only reason I go to the mall, as far as I'm concerned. I love the See's candies on the stick. The See's lollipops. Those are kind of my favorites. But trust me, I'll eat the other See's candies too. The chocolates. All right, this one is going to be. All right, good luck, everyone. I'll show you what you'll win besides the Mr. Doughboy and Susie sticker after we have a winner. But I will show you that there is a Walking Liberty. So you'll get a 1941P Walking Liberty. All right, caramel marshmallow. All right, I got to remember what I remember is. All right, good luck. Here we go. $300 to $400. Go! I was watching with one eye on the other side. Had 15 people telling me to move, and I got moving on my mind. I found shelter in some thoughts, turn the wheels around. Said 39 times, I love you, to the beauty I have found. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, take the elevator at the hotel. You're glad to see you later. All they got inside is vacancy. I've been thinking, find a little place down by the lake. Got a dirty old road leading up to the house. I wonder how long will it take till we're alone. Sitting on the front porch of that home, stomping our feet on the wooden boards. Never gonna worry about locking the door. And it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, take the elevator. Hotel Yoba, glad to see you later. All they got inside is vacancy. Might sound silly for me to think childish thoughts like these, but I'm so tired of acting tough, and I'm gonna do what I please. Let's get married in a big cathedral by a priest. If I'm the man that you love the most, you could say I do at least. And it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, take the elevator. Hotel Yoba, I'll be glad to see you later. All they got inside is vacancy. And it's a 4, 5, 6, 7, grab your umbrella. Grab hold of me, cause I'm your favorite fella. All they got inside is vacancy. Yes, ma'am. Well, all right. All right, my friends, get your guesses in because we are S to the T to the O-P. And we are... Oh, JJ, are you kidding me? Oh, no, I had it. I was going to do 390 and I changed it to 398. I thought you hit it on the nose, but I changed it at the last second. You still might win it, JJ. Let me see if anybody else got. Ooh, 382. Nope, that's not high enough. 388. 333. What's up, Block? Sir Blockas. Oh, 396 to the Mad Cow. PBS. I do believe. Good night, Tony Z. I do believe it was Mad Cow. Way to go, Mad Cow. Rigged. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me show you what you won, Mad Cow. All right. The vintage cork bottle cap, Mad Cow. Good night, Richard C. Love you, bro. Traveling, man. Mason's Root Beer. Vintage cork bottle cap is Mason's Root Beer. The Arlington, the vintage matchbook is the Arlington Dinner Theater, Arlington, Virginia. Nope, it's empty on the inside. Like I said, 1941 Walking Liberty, $50, Philadelphia. You will also get a brilliant uncirculated. The cat told me. The cat's a good guesser. Brilliant uncirculated red 1958 Denver last year, the wheat cents. And you'll also get from Knott's Berry Farm. Ooh, this is Knott's Scary Farm. Let's see who this guy is. He looks pretty freaky. Let's see what the stretch penny is. Congrats, Angry Steak on Hoofs. All right, this is Knott's Scary Farm. I'm not sure. He looks like a little crazy, scary scarecrow. So you got the freaked out scarecrow stretch penny from Knott's Scary Farm as well. All right, Mad Cow, congratulations. That is good coin karma. I never win a giveaway. I asked him. I know. All right, well, your cat is definitely a good guesser, so congrats, Mad Cow. Let me put this back in here and give you, oh, I got to put it on here, Mad Cow. You get the Doughboy and Susie sticker as well. Congrats, Mad Cow, Mad Cat. That Mad Cow's cat has some great guessing skills. Well, my friends, the time has come for the Monday night auction to come to a close, but I'll do a little outro after the ending song, the goodnight song. But you know how we always say goodnight, and it's just a reminder to go into your week on a positive note and take the uplifting and good vibes that you caught tonight and keep them and bottle them and give them away to everybody and let you know that don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody's pure and true. You know the singing, this is our message to you. And the singing, don't worry, la da 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 da, about a thing, la da 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 da, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright, la da 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 da. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody's pure and true. You know the singing, this is our message to you. And the singing, don't worry about a thing, don't you worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We won't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Da 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 da. From our family to yours, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Entering the holiday season, it is a season of giving, and we like to try to keep that season year round, but it is the official season of giving. Be the light, brighten your corner, smile, they're free. Tell someone they have a nice smile, it's free. When you light somebody else's candle, the world burns a little brighter, and choose the light. It's a great place to start. And another foundation, and I always like to end it with this, is count your blessings and not your problems. And I consider you all blessings. So I'll talk to you soon. Peace.